Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach with Overland Zam, and today we're going to be transforming the interior of our Jeep Wrangler JL, and you can also change the interior of the Jeep Gladiator JT, all with the products from RT-TCZ. Changing your interior isn't going to be for everyone. Some people like how Jeep made a nice, modern technological advance meets rugged off-road capability, put it together, and you have the interior of these new Wranglers. However, if you've had your Wrangler for a while, you may be looking for a little bit of a change of scenery, and you don't want to trade in your awesome rig, well, this will just enhance that interior feeling and make it more customizable to what you want and how you're building your Wrangler. So when RT-TCZ reached out to us, we weren't 100% sure if we're going to want this because, truth be told, I thought that these plastic adhesive trim pieces were a little tacky. But in fairness, I didn't see the right kind of color combination, and having them installed on my Jeep, we're gonna get to see how it actually looks in real time. I've never seen a video that showcases how you can transform the interior of your Wrangler, and so I'm hoping that with us doing this video, you'll see that these are actually pretty cool to have, especially if you get the right kind of combination suited for your vehicle. So let's dive into the products that we have, and all of them are going to be in the link in the description below, so feel free to check them out. And feel free to go to their website because they have even more products with a variety of colors. It's pretty incredible. Let's take a look at what we have. Now, there's only 3 required materials that you need to install these products on your Wrangler: a cloth, some alcohol, and the product itself. I also recommend bringing some patience and good music because it can be a little time consuming and it can be a little annoying. But for the most part, it's pretty easy, and we were able to transform the entirety of our Wrangler in less than an hour. The alcohol that you're going to want to use is the 70% isopropyl alcohol, and the reason you don't want to use the 90% is that it could damage the interior of your Wrangler. This is soft enough that it's not going to damage any other part that it's going to get on, and then I use a microfiber cloth instead of using like a paper towel, because a paper towel can leave different fibers on the surface and this product might not stick exactly how it should. So use a microfiber cloth and you will have no problem installing this on your Jeep. I'm going to start with the installation of this sub cover because I've been wanting a cover on this bad boy for a long time. Before we get into it, we got to make sure that we put our alcohol on our rag so that way we can clean the surface, making it free of any kind of debris and allowing the adhesive to stick properly to it. Once when we have it all done, we're going to take our product and peel off the adhesive. It's important to note that RT-TCZ did a great job of putting all of the adhesive already on the product, and so it's going to be our job to take off the film. Once the film is off, we can go ahead and install our product by carefully lining it up and pressing down on it. Give it a few seconds of some pressure, and in no time you're going to have a completely different look for your subwoofer. I'm very pleased with the result of this install. Next, we're going to be installing these latches for the hardtop. Getting them fully replaced costs like $60, but this is about $15, and I really like red. So we're going to clean the surface like we did before, make sure that all the dust and debris is off of it, peel off the tape, stick it on here, and apply some pressure all the way around so the adhesive can set. And we're going to do that for all of the latches. All right, so we got the red stuff, like anything that was red, it's now on the Jeep, and we're going to move on to the carbon fiber attachments. And already I'm really digging this. Check this out. Now we're gonna move on to transform the front part of our Jeep, and we do have a lot of different accessories. I think I'm gonna start with the steering wheel. That way I can just work my way around from there. And just like before, we're gonna clean our surface, making sure that there's no debris on there. I'm gonna be mindful not to get this alcohol on the leather because I don't want it to eat away at the leather. And I didn't realize that the camera angle was like this, so I apologize in advance, but I think you guys are smart enough to get the hint. Just clean the surface. You'll be ready to install. These trim pieces are site specific, so make sure that you line it up and you know that you're putting it in the right area. Now that we know that they're going to be in the right spot, let's see what it looks like installed. And wowee, installation looks a lot better than I thought. I'm going to press all of my buttons to make sure that none of them are getting stuck, and they aren't. All the buttons push in the way that they're supposed to, and we can move forward with our next install. This bad boy is going to go around our lock on our door, and just take a look at this. It's going to look so good with all the other trim pieces that we have for the Jeep. Working our way to the center, we have a trim piece that goes all the way around and covers this outside, as well as the knobs. So let's see what that looks like installed. I really like the look of all of this. Everything fit the way that it should, but there is one thing I don't want, and that is this e-brake. I feel like even after installing it, it is loose and I don't have the grip that I want to have if ever an emergency situation happens. So if you're gonna get this kit, maybe not install the e-brake. Everything else looks fantastic though, and it's a tight fit. Of all the trim pieces to really like, I love the window trim pieces. I feel like they feel so much better and make opening and closing my window much more convenient than the OEM style.
If you found this video helpful or useful in any kind of way, make sure that you like it. And if you want to keep seeing these kind of videos, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other upgrades that we plan on doing in the future.
Thank you guys again for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video. And just in case if you were wondering, this is where we store our ducks. We have a nice little shelf back here to put all of our ducks in. Opportunity for the alcohol to dry off, and you can see that I have a ton of scuffs on my Alpine speaker, which is why this is going to be nice. It's going to protect it even further.